The Republic of Kumbara was calm on the night of August 14th, until a sudden gunshot shattered the silence just before 2 a.m. In the capital city of Indala, people rushed to their windows as military trucks sped toward the National Communications Tower, signaling that something had gone terribly wrong. For months, quiet unrest had been building inside the military. President Isaac Tembo, who had ruled for 7 years, recently dismissed several respected officers, including Colonel Darius Conde. Many soldiers believed the president was becoming increasingly paranoid and corrupt, and whispers of resentment spread through the barracks. Some saw Conde as a disciplined, strategic leader, someone capable of challenging the president's authority. In the early hours of the morning, the coup plot unfolded. Rebel soldiers launched coordinated attacks on key locations: the state television headquarters, the Ministry of Defense, and the presidential residence. Their plan was simple but bold: cut off communications, capture the president, and announce a military takeover before sunrise. But the rebels had been unknowingly exposed. Hours earlier, a young intelligence officer named Amina Ouedraogo intercepted a suspicious coded message and, breaking protocol, alerted Loyalist special forces. By the time the rebels struck, Loyalist units were quietly positioned across the capital, watching and waiting. As gunfire erupted, Indala became a battleground. The rebels stormed the television station only to find it emptied in advance. Fighting intensified near the Ministry of Defense, and smoke rose across the city as civilians hid in their homes. Loyalist units protected the president, moving him into an underground safe room. The turning point came when the rebels attempted to seize the military aviation base. If successful, they could broadcast national messages or bring in reinforcements. But the Loyalists were already there. In a swift and decisive ambush, they overwhelmed the rebels, effectively collapsing the coup effort. Just before sunrise, Colonel Conde fled toward the wetlands east of the capital, covered in mud and exhausted. A fisherman spotted him struggling through the reeds and alerted authorities. Conde was captured shortly after. In his pocket, investigators found a handwritten statement addressed to the people of Kumbara, claiming the coup was not driven by greed, but by a belief that the country was failing. He refused to give any further explanation. By morning, the government announced that order had been restored. Soldiers patrolled the streets, businesses cautiously reopened, and people tried to make sense of the night's events. President Tembo condemned the attempted coup as an attack on democracy, but many citizens were left wondering whether the rebels were truly traitors, or whether their desperate actions